We actually have a donation list today. At least the first league tonight will be the donation list. It's from Shadowbolt. So thank you so much, Shadowbolt, for supporting the stream. And if you want to be like Shadowbolt, link in the description below for YouTube. And exclamation buy a league donation here at Twitch. So Shadowbolt's given us basically Karn Rack, or Rack Karn, depending on how you want to look at it, or Black Prison with Rack as a finisher. Either way, and regardless of which way it really is, pretty much we have this Black Prison style list with Rack in it, and Rack can be fetched by Karn and sits here in the sideboard as well. And we have very Rack things to do rather than Prison, being that we have Thought Seizes, Raven's Crimes, Inquisitions. We've got sets of Lilianas here and basically removal at that point. What's interesting though with this list that Black Prison or even Rack doesn't really necessarily do is this has the good old Urza's Saga. Urza's Saga, if you're not familiar with it at this point, basically is colorless mana, can create an artifact construct, and then also searches libraries for 0s and 1s. Specifically in our list, it's going to find us potentially a map if we need it, Nile Spell Bomb, Pithy Needle, or Rack. What's up, Logo? Yeah, hey Shadow, glad you could join us. Sideboard wise, we've got Collective Brutalities, we've got an Executioner's Capsule, keeping in mind that this is an artifact. We'll put it down here kind of in the artifact section. And this one is Sacrifice, Destroy Target non-black creature, so removal. We have a Scepter of Fugu. And this is an interesting one as it's a discard on your turn. So if we're a little behind in the discard and we get a Karn out relatively quickly, we can get an extra discard with this Scepter. Otherwise, you've got pretty standard Karn targets here. Specifically, we have Rack, though, in the sideboard, and you've got Leyline of the Void because we actually throw things to our opponent's graveyard, and so this Void may be coming in from time to time against those graveyard lists. Yeah, we can tutor this capsule. It's an artifact, so we kind of... Walking Ballista is aggressive. We put Bridge here because it's the one brown artifact I have, and then we put the rest of the artifacts we can get here. If we bring in these at the bottom, you could theoretically go get them with Saga as well, which is super nice. Yeah, tutor this up as well with the Saga as an option as well. Yeah, you can tutor up Saga and Rack. Granted, you don't need to bring the Rack in because you have the 3 plus the Urza Saga. It's going to feel very Rack-like. I'm going to treat it like Rack, although I'm not sure if I would want to be on the play or on the draw. We do have Blood Chief's Thirst here, which is great against Renin 6 and all tiny creatures too. Karn plus Leyline puts Hell's Kitchen into the dirt. What's Hell's Kitchen? Let's get started. Either way, we're going to get started here. Modern League. Let's hope we can get some play points. Whew. A lot of 1-drops. Hopefully we don't run into too many Chalice of the Void, although we have Karn. It's interesting to only have 3 Karns instead of 4. I'm used to playing 4, but we'll manage. It shouldn't be a problem. It's good to see Liliana in the list, though. I do like a good Liliana list from time to time, so we'll see how potent she is. The food deck? Aw, that deck gets shut down by just these 2 cards. You just need these 2 and you're good. You're good to go. You wish Braids was playable? Not sure I want to wish Braids was playable. Not sure about that. Let's find this first opponent, though. Just in general, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's interesting to have Mind Stone instead of maybe Liquid Metal Torque. But I guess we're not in red for Pillage or Braid. What's up, Zale? Man what? Discord with a 12-minute delay. You have Discord, you have Twitch notifications, and you have Twitter. You're right on time. We talked about the list. Exclamation point deck, and you can look at the list. Karn, Black Prism rack style effects. Gonna make it happen. Anything is playable if you have the courage to sleeve it up. You don't get Twitch notifications? What? Sand seems fine. Hopefully it's a creature matchup. We'll keep. Got Inquisition, Blood Chief, Damnation, Dismember, and we got a bridge here. Red whites. Okay to see. I'll lead with probably Urborg here. Kind of afraid of it being like a boom bust list. Whatever. We'll just do this. Inquisition, see what's up. Oh. All right, another angel or cleric. And just a battlefield. I mean, I'm probably just... Man. Okay. Like, I don't care about Blood Moon, right? Or do I care about Blood Moon? I kind of care about it because of Urza's Saga. I mean, I can kill all of this. Let's not worry about it. Yeah, it looks like red white angels. Yeah, I guess we'll take the moon. Seraphs and probably a honor of the pure. Cool, cool, cool. We're hoping to hit lands here. I don't know how many are in the list. That's good. Just play our land past the turn. What am I doing? Like Liliana downtick into like these? Oh, opponent found a land. Playing the righteous. I've just a downtick, right? Get the Liliana on the board. Seems good. Seems good, good, good. Death. Death. They gonna scoop to bridge? They might. They might. Now I can dismember and bridge. Scroll of Avacyn. Draw a card if you control an angel. You gain 5 life. Interesting card. Guess we'll just go up here, get reunion of an Urborg, and play a bridge down probably. They got rid of Blood Moon. Why would you do that? 24 lands, and we have plenty of lands. Well, opponent's not doing anything. All right, we're gonna get rid of a Blood Chiefs here because it's sorcery speed. We'll play a rack down and go. We're so close. Rack's not doing it just yet. You can't like this. Thoughtseize is a good one. Let's take a peek at what's going on. All right. Couple Angels of Destiny. Linvala, Lyra. We'll get rid of the Linvala. Up we go. Not going to worry about what I really have in hand here. We're just trying to reduce their hand to nothingness. Now we're doing damage. That's true. These are 2/6s. I mean, I think Liliana's got this one covered. There's a Wrath of God from my opponent. We have another Scroll of Avacyn. My opponent's failing to find lands here. Really failing to find lands. Oh, rack. Up we go. I don't care about a damnation. Now I'm empty-handed. Lyra. That's a lot of Lyras. A lot of angels. A lot of angels and Lyras. Did they find a land? Are we going to concede? The answer is no to everything. Play my land, uptick, pass turn. We're splitting cards next turn. Faith's Shield. Prepare for slow wins. I'm up a minute or half a minute. Slow wins is the stream's goal here. I think I'm splitting here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a separate. Let's do it this way. Bam. What do you want? Nice pick. Now a Raven's crime, yeah. Go. Okay. So we have some angels to beat. Angels to beat. What's up, Donnie? Maybe I brain capsule in? Like, that's the only thing I can think of here. And I probably don't need a pithy needle. I can get the pithy needle and out of the side with Karn. That looks good. Sure. I mean, we didn't see much else. They're gonna try to play Big Angel. They'll probably bring in something that removes my bridges in my racks. They are red-white after all. Seems good. Donnie, look, we're playing Evan Clone. They probably are sighting out their moon. We never showed them an Urza, so we're good there. This hand looks great. Keep. I say it looks great. Maybe it's not. Oh well, we kept. Yeah, we're pretty mainboarded for creatures. Oh my gosh, the clone arrived. Hey, that's a pretty good card. That's a pretty good card against us. That awkward Inquisition after my opponent plays Leyline of Sanctity. My opponent is super brave. Keeps the one lander. I kind of want to just pop this. I don't see anything going on here, and I'd rather just draw at this point. Oh, opponent found a land. Sure. Sure, you've got the graveyards covered for me, opponent. Thank you. You got it. I mean, at this point, I think I just get a Liliana going. Don't even worry about Urza here. Uptick, get rid of Inquisition. It's a dead card past turn. Now I have, like, Blood Chiefs. There's a Wrath of God for my opponent. I think we're good. We'll see, though. There's a scroll. Set my upkeep. Oops. Because I want to use this, right? I don't see a reason not to. And then I go get a 1-drop, which is what, just rack? Or do I want to get like an expedition map here? Oh my gosh. Donnie, I can't concentrate when you do that. Donnie! We haven't even done anything. I'm gonna get another rack. 10 gifted subs. Donnie's gone delusional. Just get rid of this Mind Stone's bad card anyway. Thank you, Donnie. Clara Ollivander, Tempest Blue, Lucid, Tripsix, Leveling Up, Swellix, Dead Baby Unicorn, EC, Chiquitos, and Conhenic. Welcome. Map is good. Map would have been good, but double rack looks like a way I'm gonna just close this game out fast. Watch, we're gonna crush people. Let's see here. Uptick, get rid of a Thoughtseize. Play land, Blood Chief this. Boom. Smack for 3. Let's end this game. Woo, look at all those people. Appreciate it. Dead Baby Unicorn, Evan, yeah. Yeah. All right, you got me, opponent. I'm going to literally just divide this in a fun way and then play Liliana. Yep, we're dividing. Oh, I can't divide. I can't divide. So I can't kill this either. I've goofed. No, I haven't. We just go up. We have double rack and a construct. Smash them. This doesn't give them life. I'm so excited to do things and they're just gonna take a bunch of damage here. All the subs. Thank you so much, Donnie. Appreciate that. How you do that? Win is for you, Donnie and Shadowbolt, but for both of you. That was. I'm not sure Red White Angels is meta. I'm just gonna say we're maybe slightly mainboarded for that. Making me you hungry with all the subs? Are they footlongs or 6-inch? Maybe it's the gigantic, like 30-foot one. We're all having 6-inch subs. Could go for a cookie. What kind of cookie, Rick Grimes? Chips Ahoy Chewy? Now I want sherbet. We have this like orange sherbet that's really good. And we have frozen yogurt and we have this sherbet strawberry stuff. Oh. And we have Oreo cookie dough ice cream too. Now I'm getting hungry. Let's go to match 2. We're up 1-0. Doing all right. Donnie got just all the cookies. This is intriguing. I'm on the play. I think it's reasonably keepable. Just 8 bags of cookies? That's a lot of cookies. Evan, I thought you were streaming tonight. I thought you switched and your on day is today, I thought. I don't want to put this in play. I'll decide if I want to double Raven Scrying them next or if I'm going to do something with map. 2. Green with Utopia Sprawl. Oh, well now I'm good. Yeah, I could have this into this. It's fair. Now I just double crime. Look, it was a blood moon. What else you got for me, opponent? Now what I can do is put down Mind Stone and play Expedition. Use Expedition map. Can do that on an Urza Saga. Hopefully they don't blow up a land here. 2 mana. Ren and 6. Picks up that land. Plays that land. Rude. Okay. Now they're like, do I play more things? What do I do here? Oh, that kills that. That kills that. I think it's important to kill this. All right. We'll see if they can like blood moon me or get rid of the Saga or whatever, and then from here we'll make proper decisions. Yeah, we're playing at kind of sorcery speed anyway. Wow, there's another Utopia Sprawl. You like our deck or their deck? Both decks? I know, you like both decks. Is this a legendary land? I can have 2 of these out, right? I'm trying to figure out if I can have 2 of these. I don't ever play this card. Oh, there's a card. It's good to see no Fury here now. It's going all right, Nexus. It's going all right. Want to use expedition map, play expedition maps, Urza Saga. Then I can use 1-2 to create something, but I'm not getting rid of any cards in hand. Do I need to get rid of cards in hand? Probably not. Yeah, and then I'll activate one of these to make something. I won't make them discard anything with the Raven's Crimes here. Yeah, we're just gonna make the dudes here. I think that's better than Karn, because we're gonna lose some of these lands too, and I don't necessarily want to pitch the castle here because of losing those lands. Bloodbraid's a good one. Please no Blood Moon. God of Destiny is kind of annoying. Don't even need to play a spell? You don't think so? It's only a 2-2 here. Am I trading? Probably at least offer up, because I don't want God of Destiny coming in. Or do I just let this all hit me? I'm gonna let it hit me. I'm not scared. Oh, I should block an elemental, but I'm pretty cool like that. I'm just gonna take it all. Yeah, I should have blocked a token. Bolt. Oh, monkey. Oh, it's a monkey. All right. They have one card in their hand. There might be a case to do something about said monkey. So, could use a Nile Spellbomb to clear a graveyard here. Could go rack, because I can get a second rack and race my opponent. I kind of like getting double rack here. Not double rack immediately, but this rack, the next rack. Now the question is, do I want to get rid of the card or do I want to make more duders? Taking 2 here, going to 11. It's probably just make all the dudes, right? Duders. Make all the dudes. Thick boys. I can use the Raven's Crime later. Unless they steal it right now. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Alright, they took one Raven's Crime. That's fine. There's another one out there. Just hanging out. Doing its thing. 5. Glorybringer. Fury. Rude. Rude. 4 damage, you say? Denied. Denied. Okay. We could chunk them back for 15 here. It's a lot. Many damages. Many damages. They kind of have to be careful how they attack here, I think. 1, 2... Let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And block. I think I do if I hit them with 15, but Fury's obviously blocking. Remember, they're going to be 2 6/6s. Ah, opponent's like, no. Okay. Oh. Oh. Bridge. Let's see here. 1, 2, make big boy, smash, smash. 1, 2, 3, play bridge, bridge. Yeah, I've screwed up with Saga before. I'm scared of it. I think I'm doing that. I'm making, because then I have 1, 2, 3 afterwards, and I'm smashing. And I'm gonna go get another rack. These are big. Big constructs. Smash. This doesn't even hurt it, double strike. It kind of does. They could double block one, and we'll see what they want to block. I mean, in some ways, they just want the board cleared, and then I just bridge them. Chumpy. Chumpy. They're chumping. Some good chumps. Cool. Please no pillage. Please no pillage. Your move, opponent. I can block what? 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's lethal, exactly. All right. I take my other Raven's Crime here. Okay, they just pass. So I could rack again. Let's go ahead and Inquisition first. Surely there's something over there I can take. Ah, Fury and Wooded Foothills. The answer is no. Karn. Question is, what do I get with this Karn? I think I'm gonna go get a Tormod's Crypt. And play this to negate Coithus, and by doing that, maybe they'll go after me. I don't think I need to really protect bridge right now. I've got 4 blockers now. So I'm block, 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 block. Take 2 plus 2 here. I'd rather just stop this. Can cut their Coithus too. What with coding? Coding, what? This is indestructible. They're taking damage through rack. And now they're gonna jam with Coithus here. Probably hit my graveyard. They do, and I'm just gonna exile my graveyard. Or canceling this out. Because then I can do it again. Because Tormod's Crypt's cool. Fury, a land and an unknown. And probably just play Fury to get rid of Karn, so I'm not getting to do what I wanted by playing again. But that's fine. Stopping this for a turn seems okay. We'll see what happens here. I'm at 9. It's a Thoughtseize. I kind of don't want to do that. It's an Urborg. Guess I'm going to Thoughtseize. Ah, all the lands. Yes, it's a problem. There's not much I can do, though, in black. Maybe I should have gotten another rack. Maybe going up with Karn initially was a better idea and taking a few hits here, but then as soon as I down tick, they just play the Fury. All right, so we've got like 3 turns here. I did. There's not a lot I can do about that, Russ. I suppose I could have held the Thoughtseize, but then the racks aren't doing things. No, I have Nile's Spellbomb and Tormod's Crypt. A Damnation's great here because that'll help me get rid of... No, it won't help me get rid of it. Because it's not a creature anymore. Yeah. Dismember would have done it. Don't cast it. So just risk them having a pillage and winning too. Russ, there's a lot of problems happening here. I don't see us really winning this. All right. So if I don't cast it, they make 2 elementals and I'd have blockers. We'll see if I would have drawn Dismember. Who knows? I mean, I'm losing to Bolt. I'm losing to Stomp in this case. I'm losing to a Pillage. I'm losing to a lot of things there. It was just a Liliana. Dismember was one more deeper. Okay. Collective Brutality doesn't seem the worst. Torpor doesn't seem the worst off Karn either. What's up, Thunderbird? So I'll probably just bring in Capsule for Nile Spellbomb. Leave Nile Spellbomb as a second option here in the sideboard for Karn. I have Rack, Pithing Needle, Expedition Map, and Capsule. These seem fine. Let's try that. Yeah, if they get a Coithus down, we're just kind of in trouble. We have a Dismember or Liliana if they misclick. Otherwise, everything's destroy. We don't really have an exile effect. You have to race a Coithus. They do play creatures too, so... I don't know what you're implying there, Russ. I hope it's not what I think it is. Might have to ban you. Even after that nice sub of yours for 43 months. I guess I could play that Executioner Capsule out. We're not going to worry about it. I wasn't punished. Play a Saga. Let's take a peek at what's going on here. We have a Cindervines. We have a Lightning Bolt. We have a Seasoned Pyromancer. Maybe. We might have been able to. Kind of want to just take the Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't think I care about the Cindervines. I know it gets rid of one of my creatures, but that's all it does is 1, not 2. Then they'll have to use the Bolt too, and I think Seasoned Pyromancer just draws them into a lot more. We're a game where we want to be a little longer here. They do shock in here, so they got a 3-drop. No, Ice Crown Scepter is not on the board. That is something they can do too. Cindervine's on the land. It is an enchantment after all. Go ahead, opponent. I mean, I still don't think I want them to have this. I'll just die to the tokens. Bloodbraid Elf here. There's God of Destiny. All right, we're racing again. They have a Bloodbraid Elf in hand. All right, here we go again. Race, race, race. They deal 1. They go back up 1. We take 2. It feels like a little bit. There's a Wooded Foothills. We have a Bloodbraid Elf plus this Bolt. They should tap this and leave this open based on their hands or their deck, but we hit an Ancient Grudge. That's pretty good considering that kills Rack. And what they should have done is before this entered, they should have flashed back and killed so they could get in for their 3 and really kill us. I'm gonna do that now because of the Ancient Grudge. All right, there's a Dismember. We have the way to kill God of Destiny if it becomes active. Bloodchief's Thirst was the option from the dono. It also kills Ren in 6, which happened to be relevant once here. We have a chance. Depends. I did get rid of this, and they can make tokens now. Which is what they're going to do. I'm going to hold on to the swamp because they do have Raven's Crimes. They're going to make 2 creatures. They're going to attack for 2. They have a Bolt in hand. We're currently at a figurative 7. 7 and they're at 20. Basic Mountain? Nope. Ancient Grudge, the Rack here. That works too. I'm still at 7. There you go. Play your creatures. Destroy the Rack. Chooses not to. They realize their life total is so high that it doesn't matter here. Takes a thing. I am not thinking this is going to come online. Bolts me. There goes the Bolt. New Season Pyromancer. Draw 2. Well, this might come online. I will take the damages here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Needs 7. Needs another 2 pips here. It's 1 of the pips. 1 more Herb Elf. Come on. Come on. So we take 2, go to 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 out here. I need this active, not with a hasting creature I can dismember into Damnation, it looks like, are my outs. I need this to be active, though, and they can Ancient Grudge one of these. A little more damage here. Probability of me getting out of this is very low. Going to 1. All right. Things are coming together. We kill God of Destiny here. And we hope for the Damnation off the top, and then hope to avoid all burn and hasty creatures for a while. Could happen. And I say Damnation, but Damnation doesn't even do it with the Season Pyromancer if they leave themselves with 5 mana. So I have an out if my opponent doesn't play correctly here. Damnation? Make it interesting. Make it interesting. Bridge doesn't get me out because of the Ancient Grudge over here, and Damnation doesn't get me out because of the Seasoned Pyromancer over here. I don't believe I had an out at that point. A little 1-1 to start us off. 1-1 to start us off. Bridge wouldn't have done it. They had an Ancient Grudge. And they were refusing to use it on the racks because they knew Bridge was one of my only outs. Damnation doesn't do it. I don't have a card in here that does anything. Not in that situation. Maybe if I didn't thought seize in the last one, you'd make an argument, well, I'm faster by a turn. If I don't Damnation as well, then I'd have 2 cards in hand. I don't know if match 1 would have been, game 1 would have been any different. It's not too bad, Thunderbird. I like what Urza Saga is doing for the list. And because you're not in red and you're not playing Blood Moon, Urza Saga is adding the ability to kind of punch in. It also finds other racks for you. You have a lot of ways actually to find your racks to kind of close out the game. No Mishra's lands? No? What Mishra's lands? What? They did Cinder Vines or Saga. So theoretically, I could have taken the Cinder Vines. Then they would have just played Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't know if that would have been better. I don't know if that would have been better. I don't think it would have. I mean, they're kind of a typically, although we didn't see it, a land destruction list. I don't know what Mishra's Factory does. Is that even legal? All right, Inquisition. We have Obosh red here. I do have some removal here. We'll take it. Opponent mulligan to 6. I don't necessarily want to dismember a problem card at the beginning, but I will if I need to. You need a lot of black pips. Utopia Sprawl with the Obosh here, naming red. Let's go ahead and steal something here with the Inquisition. We have a Bolt and we have a Bone Crusher. Well, I'll take the Bone Crusher. That's harder for us to deal with. Your move, opponent. You've got Bolt, and you have whatever 3-drop you're going to play, so this Inquisition really isn't very useful. They play a land that they did not have. Puts Obosh 2-hand. Guess I can Raven's Crime and Inquisition here. Because then we'll take the Bolt. Now they have a Stomping Ground in Obosh. This kills Obosh, so we don't need to get rid of Obosh too quickly here. This is looking fine. Three mana. Magus of the Moon. Land drop. I'm going to take Liliana and take her up. I'm going to take her up. She didn't need to... She didn't need to worry about Magus. Obosh is the scarier thing. I can dismember the Magus. I can just Damnation the world. All right, they stomp. They stomp and shoot this with the Magus. It's fine. We're in an A-OK spot. Let's go ahead and Mind Stone here, pass turn. Gonna pass turn hoping that Damnation's good here. Bone Crusher comes into play. I can Damnation both of these. I'd be willing to bet that's what's gonna happen here. So we'll take 2 here and then we'll just blow up the world and go from there. Land drop here allowing me to dismember. Instant speed would be nice. Let's make sure we tap correctly. Mind Stone here is fine. And then we'll That's not 4 mana hour. We're going to just take another hit. I don't know why I thought Mind Stone gave me 2. I'm just gonna take this. All right, now we'll play. Oh, hold on. Now, see, Mind Stone gives you 2. You just got to play the second Mind Stone. Now we can Damnation past her. All right. A Wooded Foothills and an unknown card for my opponent. Let's rack them. Probably need to cash in some Mind Stones here now, so we'll look to do that. Make some draws here. We do have a Raven's Crime down here as well, which we can use to get rid of some of their stuff. Let's go ahead and at least draw with one of these. If I hit a land, oh, I hit a rack. All right. Let's go ahead and Raven's Crime once. And then rack and leave up Dismember. Your move, opponent. Double rack now. Take a bit more, opponent. It's 12 to 12. Going to cash in another Mind Stone here. Thoughtseize isn't the worst. Let's go ahead and Thoughtseize my opponent, hoping to hit something. Hopefully not a bolt. Uh-oh. It was a bolt. Ah! We do get a Utopia Sprawl, though. We're at 7. They're about to take some damage. Good game, Major. Were you my last opponent? Down to 6, my opponent goes. Hasty Monkey doesn't even do it. Nice. That worked very well. All right. Collective Brutality seems okay here, as does that Capsule. Pithing Needle is a no-go. Nile's Spellbomb, probably a no-go as well. Probably could take out a Thoughtseize. More tempted to take out like an Expedition map. Start with these two. Do I need the Capsule in here? Destroys another creature. That would be nice. I'm gonna take one Urborg out. I think we're a little heavy on the lands. One Urborg out. We're increasing the curve by 1, it looks like. But 23 lands, I can work with that. I can work with that. I like to keep all the Thoughtseizes, even though my opponent shouldn't have anything really above 3. It is nice to grab a Bone Crusher, for example. It's also nice to grab Obosh when it goes to hand. Grabbing a Bone Crusher is worth the 2, most definitely. Okay. This list is nice though. It seems to be flowing very nicely. I like the use of Saga in this one. Haven't played a lot of Saga, and it's seems like it's a good set of tutors that you want to go get. I could see a Ballista here. I could definitely see that. This hand looks fine. We'll keep. Little Raven's Crime, Collective Brutality, maybe 2 mode here. Cool. Removal, I'll remove this, otherwise we'll Raven's Crime. Cool. A By Force has been removed from my opponent's hand here. They do shotgun their stomping ground here. What do we got, like Seasoned Pyromancer or something? Makes green. Yabamaya. You search your library for forest card, put it into the battlefield tapped, and Under target player's control. You can put it under target player's control. You can just pick. You can just pick. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I just want to kill the Arbor Elf here. And the rest of the hand's really pretty good, so just kill it. Bifrost was around for the Hollow One days. Oh, fetch. Got a forest here. Scary thing would be a Blood Moon. It would shut off Liliana for a little bit. Kitchen thinks. Okay. Bringing Bridge to the front because I think that's what I want to play next. Abundant Harvest. They revealed a Seasoned Pyromancer. So Seasoned Pyromancer's in hand, nothing else. This could be a Mind Stone into Thoughtseize kind of turn. Just to ramp up on mana, take 5, 6, 7 here. All right. I'm kind of okay with Bone Crusher Giant here. 5. I'm at 11. At 9 with the Bone Crusher Giant, I could see them just cast and put it into play here. I'm hoping for a land so they can play Bridge. Bridge and play the land. Then this and this doesn't attack me. They put Obosh to hand. Play Bridge past turn. It's going to be Liliana uptick. My opponent stomps me and has Obosh in hand. Just don't die. It's going to be tough. Because we're taking 4, 10 when they play Obosh here. Oh well. Go to game 3 against the opponent. If I play Lily on a down tick, do I save myself there? Not really. Not really. Any changes? Exactly. Till they draw 1 damage spell, and they might not even fire off the stomp at that point. I don't think there's a change here. I think we're just sending it back. And I still don't think I need the 24th land. I don't think I do because I have only 4/4 drops. Got Mind Stones here. If we see 2 lands, we're pretty safe. Gave me room to bring in a little more removal anyway. The game's not going long if they get a really aggressive start. All right, let's see this opening hand here. Opening hand. Damnation's been totally fine. Okay. Is it a stellar hand? No, but it plays things quickly here. We have 2 Utopia Sprawls. We have an Emrakul. We have Luca in this list. All right, we're gonna get rid of the Bone Crusher Giant. I'm not gonna worry about the 2 Utopia Sprawls here. Yeah, they're gonna get a quick Obosh. We're gonna just hopefully have a way to get rid of it. Emrakul's a fun one. Emrakul's a fun one. There you go. We have answers. We have answers. Take a Raven's Crime off the top. Utopia Sprawl? What else? Obosh to hand? Do it! Obosh to hand, let's go! 3 mana. Obosh to hand. Alright. Thoughtseize? No such luck. Alright. Bridge down past turn. We'll probably just Damnation the Obosh at this point because now they have to get through a bridge. Kind of a little bit scared of the Emrakul. We need to find Pithy Needle for Luca Coppercoat. Castle Lochthwain's looking a little bit better here. Abundant Harvest spins into a Utopia Sprawl. It's not a very good Abundant Harvest. Now they're not playing Obosh this turns. What are they doing? All right, let's cycle a Mind Stone here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's a card. Now if we hit a Raven's Crime, we just obliterate their hand, right? That's the idea. Oh, Misty Rainforest, another forest played here. They haven't played this Wooded Foothills yet that we know about. Utopia Sprawl Obosh. Obosh. Utopia Sprawl. Like I said, I don't think I'm making a creature here. I think I'm just killing Obosh here. Kill Obosh, play a rack, pass turn. Obosh just so nasty. Just so nasty. Don't need that. Just F6 here. I could create a creature now if I draw like nothing. Wooded Foothills is finally played. Emrakul 2 unknowns. Stomps me. And probably just plays the Bone Crusher down. Arbor Elf and plays Bone Crusher. All right. 16. They're emptying their hand ever so nicely for me. Appreciate that. Now we're going to have a second rack in play. Let's go ahead and just make a construct here. This is not doing anything for us. I mean, do I just get like an expedition map here and no, I just get second rack. Just get second rack. Mind Stone. Probably play a land so I can draw off the Mind Stone past turn. Now we have 2 racks in play against 1 Emrakul. Bought a new car today, and the used car market is so wild that I was able to trade in my 2-year-old car for more than I paid for it. Dang, Last God, that's a deal. Nice. All right, we're looking for discard stuff here. Come on, mines. Oh, yep. That works. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Lily. That works. Up you go, sweetie. Goodbye, Urborg. Emrakul spins into the library. Inflation weird. Market means the new car was also more expensive than it really should have been. It's all even out. 4 damage to my opponent. 8, 2-turn clock here. Can they get rid of Liliana, or are they dead? 4 mana. Uh-oh. Bloodbraid? There's Copper Coat. Upticks. Finds an Arbor Elf and a Rexage. Kills Bridge. Ends up making them almost dead to the racks here. I don't know about that. But if they do Bridge here, then Luca's going Luca. Oh, okay. We did the rack. We're not dead, crazy dead fast yet. Untaps for 1. What are we doing? Oh, plays the Arbor Elf out of the exile from Luca. Okay, I was like, whoa. Okay. Play this down. This actually stops Luca, which is kind of cool. Because this is a target. So that's kind of cool. We can stop Luca for a turn if we feel like it. Rack doing rack damage. Down to 5. That's a pretty good draw. That's a pretty good draw, that Seasoned Pyromancer. Yeah, they can turn a 3-drop into an Emrakul. My opponent continues to play cards into Liliana plus Rack. Two mana. Oh, please don't touch this. Don't touch this. Untaps red. 4. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Why are they drawing all the cards? Goes up again. Can't do anything about that. Exiles another Seasoned Pyromancer, but they don't have enough red to play it. Does hit a Yavimaya. They could go get a Forest. Might as well top this one. Floating red now. This is a weird game. This is a weird game. Goes and gets a Forest. 38 cards, 37 cards probably. You can put that under my control if you'd like. Okay. Oh, they have an Arbor Elf over here. They can play that Seasoned Pyromancer too. Go for it, opponent. Why not? Just do it all. Where's my damnation? Ay, 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 ay. Seasoned Pyromancer spins here. Yavimaya and Luca, 2 unknowns. All right. Ooh. Okay. I just kill Luca here and uptick. Right? And we're obviously upticking because we have really nothing else to do here. Really hoping that they don't kill something that's sitting here. Oh, we spin with Emrakul. Guess I should have upticked first. No, I shouldn't have, because of Bloodchief being sorcery speed. All right, Rack does its thing, though. Goes to 3. Inquisition thought. Well, Thoughtseize, Inquisition, or Raven's Crime might be lethal. Extra Rack lethal. They give up. They're done. They are not interested. We win. Gonna do a Mind Stone. I was gonna draw off the Mind Stone Saga. Wasn't gonna be enough. There's a Rack coming. We get there though. I don't know. Do I just? I have to just uptick twice here with the Rack, right? You just uptick, boom, boom, get him. I'm surprised they didn't play at least one more turn there, trying to find their by-force. They get the by-force, they smash in, right? I don't know. Was it lethal? Probably. There's a lot of damage. Yeah, Blood Chiefs has been working just fine. I'm actually positive right now, 2-1. It's a small miracle happening right here, right now on the stream. We'll keep this hand. It's so funny when you see the lands and you're like, yeah, this'll do. That's a rack, that's a Pithy Needle, that's a Nile Spell Bomb, that's a creature. That's an everything. It's not 8 rack, it's like 4 rack. Positive record in Modern. I know, right? It's impossible. All right, we drew a land. I didn't want to do that. So let's calm down on the lands. It's a lot of lands. All right, no Luris, Bauble, Watery Grave for my opponent. There's a Saga of their own. Let's battle. Emery. Asmazala. Bauble. Top of the library, Karn. Go ahead, opponent. My opponent's going to get so much more value here. There's a Thought Monitor. I'm just hoping this Damnation's the most incredible thing on the planet. If it is, we'll be good. I might even go Pithy Needle, get Emery off here. Just be like, stop. Could even Liliana down tick here. Down tick, they make a creature. Maybe I don't. All right, Saga to 2 here. Opponent's checking out what we're drawing. Need a Raven's Crime. So my opponent's going to make a creature. I have to go back and do it as well. I don't like Liliana down tick because the Emery is protected from the Urza Saga, but it would get rid of the creature. I lose, and Emery doesn't get to use its ability. This even assumes that Liliana is resolving. Or I could just make some constructs. I'm gonna just make 2 constructs probably. I'm like really not happy to make 2 constructs either. We'll see. Maybe they shut off Urza Saga. I don't know why they would do that, but opponent shocks in here. Makes a 1-1. The other thing is I can make mine, but not block immediately because they'll have Bauble. See if they want to create another one. Create another one? Or are we good? All right, we float 1 mana here. I have that option too. Then I could play Karn or Damnation. Oh. All right. They'll probably name Saga, I guess. Names Liliana of the Veil. Cookbook. Ah, here we go with Daredevil again. I'm gonna make block and probably just damnation at this point. Another cookbook. Because we have to clear the board here for Karn to be any good. Another bobble. Another bobble. Bobble. I'm kind of glad that I do have the construct to block here with, though. 6 is a lot. Big oof. They could discard, then shoot this and get in for 6. We'll see if they do that. There's almost little reason not to. Hey, we get in. Woo! All right. Prepping damnation here. All right. So the question is, what am I getting? Am I getting a rack or am I getting like Pithy Needle shutting off Emery? What if I got a Nile Spell Bomb here? Be funny. Because I'm about to blow up an Emery. Maybe I'm supposed to just get Expedition Map. No, we don't run a Bajuka. That's why Nile Spellbomb would be fun. You know what? Nile Spellbomb. It's fine anyway, because I'm blowing up the world. Ba-boom! All right, your move, opponent. And I gotcha on the Spellbomb, maybe. Ba-boom! Next up's Karn. Maybe. Maybe I go crazy with Raven's Crimes or something like that, or a Liliana. You know? Liliana might be a really good idea. Karn's looking like what I want to do. Do they have a counter spell? Cookbook. I'm going to try to fire this off. I don't need the draw. I'm not really interested in the draw. Do they have another one? Okay, they can just get it back but get rid of some other card. So they value this high enough. And that's fine. So we got a few baubles here. Got a Karn. I just slam Karn, right? Uses bauble number 1. Ooh. Bridge is good. Let's start with Karn, though. Metallic Rebuke. Okay. Your move, opponent. It's kind of a bummer that they named Liliana in the dark. It's a good name. I don't have to show them Liliana, hopefully. New Saga. Okay. 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 Thought Monitor. Opponent's got a lot of new cards in their hand. Cookbook, cookbook. Another cookbook. Got lots of cookbooks. Many cookbooks. All the cookbooks. All right. They do have blue open here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do I try to play around a rebuke here? Like just Raven's Crime him once? Maybe even draw a card? Might just jam a Liliana actually. And then look to do bridge with rebuke mana. There we go. Liliana in play. Just trying to empty our hand. Gives him another draw, but that's fine. There's an Urza Lord High Artificer. I'm a little surprised that they pitched that. Maybe they have another one. Maybe they have another one. Urza Saga doing Urza Saga things. Cookbook. Look at how much food they have. They have so much food. It's delectable. They have a feast. Asmo. Asmo Randomardicada Stinacula Dakar. We did it. When you're playing prison, you have the opportunity to try to figure out how to say things. All right, we have what? One Metallic Rebuke open? Nailed it. Perfect. Flawless victory. I didn't draw with Castle, but that's because I want this down. Bridge him. Asmo Rano Marty Kata Isti Nakudakular. It looks like Madagascar at the end, but it's not. Maramoon can pronounce it. I mean, it would just take learning it phonetically, right? All right, what do you got for me, opponent? This is a rebuke. I will pay for rebuke. Paid. Now what? Resolves. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. The bridge is in play. We have an Urza Saga doing Urza Saga's things. Reading off of my split up version was pretty close, actually. You have like Marty Kata, Istinacula Dakar, and Asmorano. So just stick it all together. Assuming that's phonetically correct. Which is probably incorrect. Isn't there a whole thing about streamers not being able to, you know, say things properly? Splashing Godless Shine for Stony Silence could be a thing. No need. We have 3 Karns main board. Zero reason to play Stony Silence. There's Urza. All right, my opponent needs to show me a win condition at this point. Oh, that's a big construct. What if they have a way to bounce the bridge? Then I'm in trouble. Attack for 2. I need to find Karn to get rid of the Pithing Needle. Let's start there. Oh, Karn, that guy. Yeah, that guy. Karn. Well, all right. Let's try killing that. Because that card's just too much. That card too much. Gonna spin. Gonna spin trying to find Rebuke. Dark Slick Shores. That's a no. Nada. Destroyed. Let's Raven's Crime them. Pass the turn. If it's stock, they have 0 outs to it. Nice. They discard this, Daredevil. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That doesn't work very well. Street Wraith gets Daredevil back. How'd that happen? Once again, my opponent is feasting. Karn. Ta-da! I'm gonna probably use Castle this time, so just F6 here. What? They did that again? Interesting. They're like immune to my Raven's Crime. Surprise. Surprise. I need to find Karn so I can do the Pithy Needle, and then I shut off all the artifacts. That's what we need to do. That's cool. That was a cool interaction. What'd they get? Bobble? Bobble's pretty good against us too. Oh, Urza. What up? How you doing, Urza? All right, let's go ahead and draw a card. We gotta find Karn. It's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. Karn? Nope. All right, 1, 2, 3, play bridge. I'll probably just go ahead and get empty-handed here. Let's keep the one tucked in nicely behind between the bridges and the lands. Now I can hit F6. You remove opponent. All right, my opponent concedes here. It took them a little bit to realize their fate. 7 minutes to be exact. We got them. So Leyline of the Void does look tantalizing here. Looks tantalizing. Do I want anything else? Not really. So like, is Raven's Crime just not very good here? Like I could like take 3 Raven's Crimes, leaves kind of 1 there, and take, what, do my land trick again? Take 1 Urborg out and bring 4 Leylines in? Because Raven's Crime is just kind of silly if they get a Daredevil in hand. They just put Daredevil down and then they can discard something else that's useless and get it back. Yeah, the big value engine. Do we still want Liliana? Maybe we don't. I mean, Liliana's not bad. Maybe I don't want 4. Maybe I want 3. Like, and just bring in one of the crimes here, or keep the land. Could be a Liliana. Just a one of. I think it's between the Raven's Crime and the Liliana. I guess the Liliana's continued where Raven's Crime does need a land. And if I'm pulling a land out, you can make an argument Liliana's a little bit nicer. And Liliana's an edict effect too. They could Pithy Needle it off an Urza Saga though. If they Pithy Needle the Karn, I don't care. I don't care. I care a little bit, but I don't care that much. The whole point of Karn here is to stop them. Opponent mulligans the 6. The Damnation looks kind of bad here. I can Thoughtseize turn 1, turn 2 Mind Stone plus a spell. Could be a Nile Spellbomb to shut off anything from the graveyard. It looks like a keep. I don't really see why it's not a keep. Just the Damnation's a little awkward sitting over here, and there's a Saga that doesn't stay. So it's maybe not the most important thing to be putting down. Land's really good to see there. Let's lead with Thoughtseize. All right. We have Asmo. We have an Abrade. We have a Daredevil. I just take Asmo, right? Or do I take like the Abrade? Maybe I just take the Abrade. I'm gonna take the Abrade. Seems a little awkward to take, but this isn't doing anything. They check me instead of themselves, wondering if they should fetch. I think there they should be checking themselves. Ignore the information to better your plan. There's a Misty. New Bauble. Top of the library gives us another Thoughtseize. Now I think I just Thoughtseize here, and it's like, so what now? Just rack next, probably. Pass turn. Get the rack actually down, start doing incremental damage to my opponent. We know we took the Abrade. This Daredevil is kind of weird unless I have the Nile Spellbomb down. My opponent's just got to draw here. They don't have much else going on. And we have plenty of time for the Damnation to show up. We can play this plus Nile Spellbomb next turn. 2 Watery Graves here, 18. Down to 17, draw. Feel ahead, but not by much. There's a Saga. Okay. And a Pithing Needle. Those are decent draws off the top. So we have Scalding Tarn and Daredevil in my opponent's hand. If renames Liliana. They did see Liliana. Put our own Saga down. 2, and we'll put a Spell Bomb down. Maybe use Spell Bomb as a draw, maybe not. Who knows? Got a lot of more artifacts than my opponent does, that's for sure. Maybe we just make 2 Duders. Rack doing rack things down to 16. Trigger off the ability of Urza's up to 2. Scalding Tarn, Daredevil, unknown cards. Are we not going to play that Scalding Tarn? That's fine. Holding because of rack scariness. I respect it. Extra Mind Stone here. We'll attempt to play a Mind Stone. And we'll pass the turn. We have Urza's Saga here. I can get another rack. I could get an Expedition map. I might do an Expedition map because my opponent's going to have probably 2 constructs and I will have 2 constructs. But the map will allow me to go get another Saga and keep pressing forward here. The other thing is I could Damnation too, but I think I can just press. Save the Damnation in case we get in trouble. Makes another. All right, I would like to do this now. Oh, wait. There we go. This list seems decent. Ours, theirs, whose? Everybody's. Everybody's playing decent lists. I could see them getting a Pithing Needle and shutting off our Saga. Be funny. If they have a second Pithing Needle. Ooh, a Shadow Spear. I like that. I like that. Land here, Scalding Tarn, Daredevil, Unknown. Can't attach Shadow Spear just yet. I'm not going to use Nile Spellbomb because it's making my construct large. Larger than life. What are you doing in my hand? You're supposed to be searchable. I mean, at this point, do I just get Pithy Needle for Shadow Spear so my opponent can't, like, make this bigger? Do I get Rack? Rack's probably not doing anything. Let's just get a Pithy Needle named Shadow Spear. It's like the scariest thing happening. Play map down. If map resolves, I go get another Urza's Saga and rinse repeat here. And we punch him with the 7/7. Needle for cookbook? No. I'm worried about this more than anything. Do I attack here? I think I do. Mm-hmm. You got me, opponent. You got me. You got me. 2 for 1. Looking good. Like, I don't care if they get a cookbook at this point. They can have cookbook all they want. It's not doing them anything. Cycle's a Street Wraith. He didn't do the math. We did the math. 7 damage is just enough to kill a 4/4 and a 4/4 when they care about artifacts. We're far enough ahead here. The Urza Saga makes 2 things. I punch him for 7. I have a removal. I can get a ley line down pretty soon after. Yeah, this is... We got there. Beating food. What is that? 3-1? We got play points back? The treasure chest has been locked in? Shadow Bolt. Your list might be breaking the curse. The curse that has plagued us. Could we go 4-1? Kind of excited. Kind of excited. Kind of not. Urza Saga doing well. Can't let that happen. All right. Match 5 here. Final one of this league. Then we'll see what we're playing league number 2. This list is... It's like a fun way to make rack not so dependent on playing like 8 racks. You can play less and have alternate win conditions. It's doing nice. Explain the blocking math. They have 2 4/4s that are both artifacts. We have a 7/7. We attack and do damage. We do 4 and 3. The 4/4 dies. The 3 damage that went through goes on to what is now a 3/3 and dies as well because both are blocking. I think we'll keep this. Yeah, it's kind of like Black Prison without rats. Uh-oh. Blue-red. All right. Dragon, Bobble. This is going to be tough. They keep the top card. They take a peek at what we're drawing. It's a land. Maybe I'll just empty their hand here and hope we can beat the Rage Channeler. Three card types. We're helping. Bobble Trigger. This is a hard matchup. Oh boy. That's not a good sign. Surveil 1, Mutagenic Lava Dart here. 5/5 now. Stormwing. Help! I guess I double Raven's Crime here and just hope for bridge or something. Not doing castle, that's for sure. I think I just want basics. All right, they're at 0 cards here. We have 2 lava darts. That's 2 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2-turn clock. I literally need the bridge. And I actually don't think I'll have enough here if they get a land here. I might be dead. Mishra's Bobble. Oh boy. getting hit for 9 damage, putting me to 6. That's not good. Putting me to 6 on turn 3. They can put me to 3 with the lava dart. This doesn't kill this, unfortunately. I can kill this one. I can Raven's Crime. Like, I feel like I have to Raven's Crime. Get rid of the Saga. And we'll play a basic Swamp here. 3. 2 Lava Darts kills me. Swiss Beer. I mean, their hand's relatively empty. That's a good thing, right? Uh-oh. Up to 4. We're down to 3. Oh, we're not dead yet. Even if I drew Bridge here, this kills me. I'm at 1. And discard Bridge there. All right, discard Bridge, take 2. Cool. All right. Yeah, this seems like a tough matchup. Like a really tough matchup. Take a Thoughtseize, Expedition, Pithing, Urborg. Pithing doesn't really hit much other than their lands. Expedition map, although it could search or something, this game is just going to be over way too fast. I think if you're waiting for Urza Saga to then do Expedition map, or even playing Expedition map, you're just not getting there. So 2 Collective Brutalities. We're bringing Walking Ballista in because it could ping off in a very early Dragon Rage channeler, especially since we're on the play. Executioner's Capsule can be found through Urza Saga and is a removal spell. That's about all I've got. Let's go. This one is, as Shadowbolt said, gonna be tough. Let's play first. If I get 1 game off of them, I think I'd be very happy. Okay. It's a lot of damage. Removal, lots of discard. Maybe I can find a way to get a bridge down and hide. It's slim chances. It's slim chances. I don't know. You'd have to probably adjust the list a little bit if you were running into a lot of this. I can see why this is very hard. All right, let's lead it off. I want to steal something nasty from you. We'll take the expressive iteration here. I can then Thoughtseize the Stormwing, and I can Bloodchief the Dragon Rage Channeler and hope they're out of things to do. Let's go ahead and Thoughtseize. There's a Soul Scar Mage. All right, I'm just gonna have to deal with the Soul Scar Mage. That's as good as it's gonna get, I think. New Spire Bluff, Soul, 3 cards. We'll play a castle down. It's Raven's Crime. I like the idea of getting Karn down here instead of Raven's Crime again. So we're going to just pass. If I knew I had a land off the top, maybe I go for it. Expressive or Manamorphose. Redraw. Double red. Doesn't even try to make blue. Lava Dart. Fiery Eyelet. Cycles. Attacks for 3. All right, we'll play Bridge here as the thing. We could then Karn down tick Welding Jar and just have to not die to burn at this point. It's a long road still. There's a Dragon Rage. Attacks for 1. You got it, opponent. You got it. Inquisition's tempting. I think I've got a Karn, though. Karn Welding Jar. I'd love to do Liquid Metal Coating. Cool. All right, Welding Jar to protect Bridge. Dragon Rage Channeler shouldn't come through at any point here. I have a Lava Dart that can't be flashed back just yet. Inquisition in our hands. It's a cheap spell. Scalding Tarn lets them get something for the Lava Dart here. Attack. This might be the last time they get to attack. They might want to try to kill Karn before they have to burn us out. They also might be thinking, well, I need to kill the opponent, so goes after Karn. Lava Darts. All right. All right, so they put kind of everything into this Karn to Lava Dart. Karn away here. It's damage not coming to my face, which is good, I suppose. 2 mana, Abrades. Gonna save Bridge here. Okay. Karn is dead. My opponent has no cards in hand. We have an Urza Saga. And I'm just going to Inquisition whoever. Pass turn. All right. Your move, opponent. And I'm not going to draw. It hurts. Not interested in getting hurt by my castle. Expressive iteration for my opponent. They're looking for a way to get rid of Bridge or burn to the face. Manamorphose into the graveyard. Boop. Reveals a Mishra's Bauble. And has a Soulscar Mage. Mishra's Bauble, Surveil 1, and also gets the draw here. Again, I can't do castle because if I leave with 2 lands in my hand, it's a problem. Collective Brutality is not a bad one here. Do I want to just gain life? I think I'm just gonna gain life. We're just gonna make the token here so I can hit that sweet F6 button, see if you have said anything. The answer's no. Another Channeler. Draw for the turns of lands. Let's make a duder. I don't think Nile Spellbomb is what I want to do. I think I'm just going to try the rack here. Should have maybe used Raven's Crime. I do have a Raven's Crime still down here. Little oops there. Lava Dart's me. Okay. Light up the stage. Or are we just doing this to Surveil 2? Surveil 2 is pretty good. Throws the Steam Vents away. They do that on their upkeep, realize that they were on their upkeep, which is a good way to like try to find answers here. Not a bad idea. Bloodstained Mire. And a Soulscar Mage. My opponent empties their hand even with Rack here, so I guess that's good for us. Play Mind Stone, hit F6 here and pass turn. If I happen to draw like just a really cheap spell, I might use the Mind Stone. Opponent takes 3. We're catching up. Lava Darts, doing all the surveil stuff. Let's auto yield to some of this. You saw how this game began, though. This game was rip their hand apart and had the removals, and then had a quick bridge as well. He had to do that stuff. They put Swift Spear and Mountain to the yard. A lot of things going to the yard. Not going to use Mind Stone until I know I can play everything. New bridge is good. Let's do bridge. I guess if I hit 2 lands here, I could get rid of them with a Raven's Crime. Oh, doggo barking. Now my opponent's holding some stuff. We have 3 damage. I can't quite do Mind Stone yet. I'm too afraid. Okay, now I can. Raven's Crime number 1. Raven's Crime number 2. That worked nicely. That was convenient. They're gonna throw a bolt at me. I go to 7. My opponent does 30 triggers. Prowess, survey. Keeps the card to the top. We have 2 bridges, luckily. My opponent takes what it looks to be 3 damage. Down to 6. Top of the library is a spell, I presume. Maybe like a bolt. New castle. Let's go ahead and attempt pitching. My opponent fires something off here. Abrades the rack. Okay, I'm just gonna have to let that happen. They're abrading the rack, not the bridge, so they're now going to be looking for burn spells to the face. I'm looking for a new Urza Saga, new rack, a Karn. What else am I looking for? Liliana wouldn't be bad. When it passes the turn. Gonna play our land. We can't really keep things because of the Soulscar Mages. They attack with 3 Soulscar Mages. I can only block 2. That's just disastrous. Expressive iteration here. Opponent's going through their entire library to find these burn spells. They get to surveil 2 and then look, what, 3? This is looking 5 deep to find answers. Ditches a land. Puts the card on top, so they want to take that card. I think it's, I hate to say it, but it might be time to do castle, but I'm sitting at 7. Means that it's a burn, like bolt, and a lava dart. The fiery eyelet's been played. I don't think I can quite do that. I don't think I can go to 6. It's too dangerous. Well, continue to empty the hand. Goodbye, creatures. My opponent fires off a bolt here. They go to 5 to do this. Soulscar Mage to the bin. And a Steam Vents to the bin. Prowess. Bolt happens, down to 4. Nobody's got anything. Here we go with the whole I don't want to be at 3. Opponent's passing the turn back to me, holding cards. That's smart. New castle. Fast turn. I know I have this Raven's Crime. Who wants to bother doing that anyway, though? Yeah, Karn Rack would be fine. There's a bobble. We have 15 cards left, opponent. Find the burn that you need. Manamorphose. There's a lava dart. Did we find the bolt? I may actually use Castle here. Mainly because going to 2 doesn't look so bad. There's a rack. I don't think I can go to 1. Let's take our natural draw. All right, little Raven's Crime action here. We can play a rack. I get to do the Saga thing here. They go to 4. I should have waited to gain just a little bit of life here. No. Okay. I'm alive still. I'm still alive. What's funny is I can't attack them. My construct is too big. Liliana's not a bad idea here. Okay. So I get another rack and I play a Liliana and uptick it. I need what, a land for Raven's Crime? Am I getting punished for not doing that Raven's Crime earlier? I might be. I might be. Game of inches here. Expressive Iteration. We have 9 cards left in my opponent's library. Bloodstained Mire. Did they find it? It appears we have not found it yet. It's an Inquisition. Let's start with that. We're so close. There's no reason to have slow rolled. They're out of lands. There's a Lava Dart and a Swift Spear. I take the Lava Dart, right? Because I don't want them to get a land here. By the way, they were attempting to slow roll that, it looks like. Your move, opponent. Maybe there's a reason to go castle there, but if my opponent top decks a like a Steam Vents or something, not that they can because of the Bloodstained Mire. Maybe I should have, because now I'm giving them the option. But then they could have drawn like another Lava Dart, right? Oh my gosh. I don't know what was the right line there, but we do get a W. Oh, I would have drawn their own and then collected Brutality and killed them. That was a weird game. That's a weird game, and we've got one more against this opponent. Now I'm going to be on the draw. Oh, on the draw. Oh. My opponent also had like 3 cards left. I don't want to be on the draw. I don't want to be on the draw against this opponent. All right. I don't think I change anything. Good job, thanks. This can't be keepable. I need a removal spell. I'm gonna take way too much damage. Karn's cute, but I can do... It's gotta be better than this, right? Take it to Inquisition. I need like Inquisition plus something else. All right, I like this a little better because at least I have a bridge here. I can get rid of a land. I'm glad I keep taking one land out. This doesn't look very good. I hope they go to 5. It's not a good thing to hope for. What's that 0 mana? It looks like a plant. Lets you sack lands to gain 2 life. That might be worth a sideboard because you do take, like, the damage you take. It's quite a bit. All right, we have a Swifty to beat. Inquisition's an excellent draw off the top. Zeron Orb. Yeah, Zeron Orb. Ooh. I think I take the Expressive and just take a chunk to the face. Get the karate going, Calico. Have a good one. We're going to take the Expressive because it's just too much card selection here. I know I'm just going to take a big punch to the face here, and I'm just going to have to accept it. Hoping that my opponent didn't draw another Mutagenic Growth or something. Lightning Bolt's not great. All right, we know they have a Fiery Islet. I'm at 11. Oh, Rack's not bad. I'm able to curve out here. Maybe they'll just draw like a land or something. I mean, this kind of catches me up. Oh no, another Swifty. All right, Liliana of the Veil, it's definitely... I want to go down here, but what if I go up? What if I go up and get rid of the swamp? That almost guarantees that I'll be empty-handed. Down? Hold up. There's some thought here. Let's assume they get a land here. Let's assume they get a bolt. All right, if they get a bolt, I'm to go to 6, 4 damage, I'm at 2. Dang, that hurts. If they get a lava dart here, I go to 7, and it's 3, 6, I go to 1. Okay, but like, hear me out. If I go up here, and even if they were to bolt me or something like that, then I'm almost guaranteed to probably have bridge and be able to play it, right? Where if I down tick here, they can send 1 at Liliana, 1 at me, and then if I hit another land, I'm playing land and bridge, and then they can get under it and still kill me at instant speed. Right? You see the differences. And yeah, they're probably going to draw with Fiery Islet, so I have 2 spells, probably. But if they're like 2 creatures, which we saw they have quite a few creatures, I'm doing the insane play. Up we go. Up we go. Insane play. I think it's statistically more likely to win me the game. My opponent had trouble burning me out. Your move, opponent. Creature. Show me a land off the top. This will validate everything if there's a land. If we would have went down, they would have killed Liliana. I'd have 2 lands. They'd have this in play. I don't know. Things like that could have happened. Get him, Rack. Get him, Rack. 7 all. Racing. Bobble is okay. Because when the bobble trigger goes off, my opponent still takes rack damage. Now I kill this, and because there's nothing in hand, I think I go here to kill more things. Reckless or Genius? I don't know. There's some damage for my opponent down to 4. Double draw here. Okay, Expressive Iteration. Panicked for a second. I thought they were going to blow up the bridge. I'm looking at this Mind Stone. I might pop this Mind Stone here at end step. We won! We did it! 4-1. Nice! Ooh, Raven's Crime would have been good. Mind Stone would have been alright. Blood Chief would have been fantastic. Is that more than one treasure chest? More than 100 points? Plain 4-rack black prison rack style, just smash them, win with the rack, tutor the rack, Urza Saga thing from Shadow Bolts. Donation here in Modern. Woo! That was... Okay, this is interesting. So there was definitely some very interesting lines. We have a very interesting tutor package, but also enveloped in our tutor package with Urza's Saga here is a win condition. So we have like creatures that we can bash in. We're already playing the artifacts, and we have just a couple little nice, get rid of the graveyard, get rid of like a planeswalker or something activated. We lost to what? The Ponza because of the God of Destiny, really. And it's just not a card that black can get rid of very well. We might have been able to dismember it when it was active, but at the same time when it was active, that was just crazy. Shadow Bolt, you've got a list here, and this list has something going for it. I can see that last matchup being exceptionally hard. Maybe the Orb is a good idea. You get Karn. If you're flood out, you can gain a little bit of life. Same time, that doesn't seem that great. Maybe I understand why this Scepter's here, because it's like turning Karn into pseudo Liliana for you. Maybe that needs to be like some way to gain a little bit of life. Blood Chief's Thirst over push was 9 times out of 10 the best answer over a push. One, we're not fetching, although Urza Saga would be sacrificed at some point, so you would have trouble getting the 4 drops. Also, Blood Chiefs got rid of Planeswalkers, and there was a Luca Coppercoat we got rid of. There was a Ren and 6 we got rid of, and it helped us get rid of Urza as well, the Artificer. So I think Blood Chief's Thirst is actually the correct play. You're playing a lot of sorcery speed here, and I think it just fits in nicely. Is Tutor of Dragon's Claw bad for life gain? It's okay. I ended up playing like 3 or 4 when it was just all the red prowess stuff. You don't have room for 3 or 4. You could possibly cut 1 Leyline of the Void and cut maybe the Scepter to bring 2 things in that gain life, but I'm not sure it outweighs perhaps just like other removal. It's tough to say. It really is tough. Shadow Bolt, though, you've got a sweet list here. It's 4-1. Thank you so much for the dono. If you want to buy your own list and league to be played here, link in the description below for YouTube, and people in chat, you know how to find it. Black Prison, Karn Rack, in Modern.